Hey everyone, so today I'm bringing you one of my very last makeup tutorials of the season, and this one is for a Halloween classic, Catwoman. I'm actually going as Catwoman for Halloween this year, so I will be rocking this makeup on the 31st. So let's get started. Of course, to start off, I am using my NYX eye base in white, just to give us a little bit of color intensification. That is not a word, but I'm just blending it out with my fingers. And going into the Flawless 3 Resurrection palette from Makeup Revolution, I am just going to take a crease brush and this kind of warm medium brown and use that as our transition color. So I'm going to go in with this kind of darker grayish beige color. I'm going to use a pencil brush and deepen up that crease. This is where you're going to start creating that real cat eye shape. And this is a Sigma pencil brush. The bristles are really short and very compact, so they give you a nice depth to work with when you are using these colors. And I recommend a brush like this just because it's tiny enough that it will get into that eye socket, but it won't put too much color down that you start to lose your transitions and it gets really muddy. Out of that same palette, I'm using this lighter kind of champagne slash gold color. Even then, it kind of turned out more of a like shimmery taupe, and I am just packing this on the lid. This is going to give us that really kind of intense highlighted yet still somewhat smoky look, and I am using a dual-ended Sephora brush, and I cannot recommend these brushes enough. Dual-ended brushes are amazing. So I'm just blending out the harsh edges with a little bit of white eyeshadow and going underneath the brows to highlight. Going back with that same dark color that we used before, or I hadn't used this color yet, never mind. This is a color called Glory from the same palette that we've been using, and I'm going in with a pencil brush to create that really defined outer V and make us look super snatched and like a cat. I love all the different variations of Catwoman. Like Halle Berry was kind of cheesy, but I really like Eartha Kitt. She was a great Catwoman, and Michelle Pfeiffer. So now I am just blending this out with the brush we used before. It is a duo fiber brush. I'm not blending it out so much that we lose the shape, but just enough to soften it up and blend it with our other browns that we used earlier. And of course, this look would not be complete without some fierce winged out eyeliner. So I am creating a simple cat eye, but you guys have seen me do this before in other tutorials. I am just using a NYX liquid liner in black. And if you have trouble getting your wings or your cat eyes, I fully suggest using a business card or something flat that you can lay flush to your skin to be your guideline. You can use tape as well, but I already had my face done, so I didn't want to take the tape off and have that line of foundation missing. So if you're going to use tape, do your eye makeup first. The next step, of course, is to add mascara. I am using the Lash Paradise mascara. You can use false lashes if you want to, but all of the reference pictures I was looking at and kind of inspired by It didn't look like they had on super full lashes, so I just used my natural lashes and a good mascara. Taking Glory, like we did before, I am going underneath my bottom lashes just to smoke them out a little bit and give them a little bit of a sultry flare. And it also intensifies your eye color when you use a dark color underneath, especially if you have light eyes like I have green eyes. And then I contoured. I used my usual contouring technique. You guys see this from me all of the time, so I'm not really going to go in depth into it. If you want to see a more in-depth look at how I do it, you can watch some of my earlier tutorials. And I didn't use any highlight in this look just because I wanted to keep it fairly matte and kind of fierce looking. I always feel like highlight just softens the look. So now going in with a dark pink blush. This one is from Makeup Geek, and I can't remember the name right now, but just a dark kind of raspberry tone blush will do the trick for this look. So for my lips, I am using Prim by ColourPop to outline them since we are going to be doing an ombre. You can also use a dark red pencil. I really don't have that many lip liners, and the ones that I do are fairly bright and kind of pastel. So I wanted to make sure that I was using something nice and dark. So this is Prim. This is one of their ultra matte lipsticks, and it is one of my favorite reds. It's super vampy and perfect for the fall. Once you have your dark colors all on and outlined, let them dry for a minute and then go in with your lighter color. I am using Ribbon from ColourPop as well, but really any light red color will do. This one is also matte. You can add a little bit of gloss if you want, and basically that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please make sure you comment and check out the rest of my Halloween videos, and follow me on Instagram so you know when I post and you can see some of my Halloween shenanigans. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.